GoPros Wi-Fi backpacks now available, Instapaper for Android, OmniPlan for iPad coming this week, Microsoft and Google news, and it's 10, not X, according to Apple. It's Tuesday, June 5th, 2012, and this is iWake. I'm Tim Chaten, and this is what's going on in the Apple world today. Good morning and welcome to another edition of iWake. It seems that this morning GoPro wanted to give me a birthday present as I turned 25 today. GoPro has released in wide-scale availability the GoPro Wi-Fi backpack and remote combo. The remote backpack combo runs $100 with the backpack available as a standalone unit for $60. Best Buy, however, was so kind to mark that up to $80, up from $60. Best Buy also comically posts on their website that the combo unit retails for $1 million and that you'll save nearly $1 million by buying your unit at Best Buy. The combo unit now lets you control every part of your GoPro with a Wi-Fi remote. In the coming months, an iPhone app will be released that will let you control the GoPro and stream live video to your phone. Also coming is the ability to let your GoPro stream video straight to the web. It's some pretty cool stuff that's going to be added once you get this hardware. That stuff will be added through software updates. The basic functionality you're able to have today allows you to control up to 50 cameras simultaneously. This is something I have been waiting for a long time, so it's great to see this is finally being released. The Wi-Fi backpack was first announced in January of 2012. Now, let's move on to some app news. And somewhat shocking news is that Instapaper is now available for Android. Marco Arman didn't develop the app himself, but chose the developer team Mobilux, which previously developed Tumblr for iPhone and Android. The app Instapaper is available today via Google Play for $3. It will work on devices running Android 2.1 or higher. Marco commented that the Kindle Fire and Nook tablets were what spurred his decision to create an Android app. He has data that suggests tablets are where people are using Instapaper, and that is why Android users finally have an app, thanks to the Kindle Fire and the Nook tablet. The app will be available in the next week or so for Kindle Fires and Nook tablets. It seems those review processes are still going on, and the Google Play was a bit faster. And other Instapaper news is a new update for the iPhone and iPad. It lets you update your app's content automatically when you arrive at a predefined destination. Instapaper is a great app and worth the $5 price tag on iOS. The other app story of the day is a big one. The folks at the Omni Group have announced their final app, OmniPlan for iPad, is set to hit the App Store on Thursday, June 7th. This app helps teams plan out projects. It runs $200 on the Mac, and I'd expect the iPad version to cost half of that at around $100. The app is well worth the price of admission for those that actually need team planning apps like this. Ken Case of the Omni Group set out when the original iPad was announced in January of 2010 to go iPad or bust. And his plan was to create iPad versions of all of their main productivity apps. And with this latest release, that vision is now complete. I consider the Omni Group apps almost like iWork Pro and a great set of apps to have. Now let's move on to some competitor news. First up is Microsoft. They've announced a few things at E3 already. First up is a rival to AirPlay. According to The Verge, on Surface, the app serves as remote control, allowing users to control what is playing back on their Xbox 360, as well as letting them start video content on one smart glass device and seamlessly pick it up on another. So as I just said, smart glass is the name Microsoft is using to do this. And besides being a remote control, besides letting you pick up video from one device to other, the standout feature, according to The Verge, is that Smart Glass will serve as a secondary screen, providing additional content related to whatever video or game is playing on the Xbox 360. Microsoft plans to make Smart Glass available on many platforms, not just their own, unlike Apple. This includes Windows 8 computers, of course, as well as iOS, Android, and Windows Phone devices. The enhanced video experience will be available for all versions of the app, though it will apply only for Xbox Live content. The extended game functionality, however, was specifically noted as being for Windows 8 tablets and Windows Phone devices. Smart Glass will be available later this year. And other Microsoft news is the company bringing IE, that is Internet Explorer, to the Xbox 360. Built into a web hub of the Xbox, Internet Explorer works from Microsoft's Smart Glass service. It'll use third-party devices to allow Xbox owners to surf the whole web on their TV. Microsoft believes keyboards don't belong in the living room for browsers, so it's going to be supporting Kinect voice and gesture controls with Internet Explorer on Xbox. There's no word on whether Adobe Flash is supported, but IE for Xbox will be available this fall for Xbox 360 owners. So to me, this sounds pretty cool. I think Microsoft's finally getting a hang of it. There are no clumsy keyboards or mice or pen inputs, but rather voice and gestures. I'm looking forward to trying this out when it's actually released. Lastly, in Microsoft news, the company announced that on June 20th, they will demonstrate a little bit about what is upcoming for Windows Phone with the update dubbed Apollo. In other competitor news is Google buying Meebo. Meebo, for those that don't know, is a cloud-empowered instant messaging service, and evidently the Meebo team will be joining the Google Plus team. According to the Meebo blog, we're happy to announce that Meebo has entered into an agreement to be acquired by Google. For more than 7 years, we've been helping publishers find deeper relationships with their users and to make their sites more social and engaging. Together with Google, we're super jazzed to roll up our sleeves and get cracking out even bigger and better ways to help users and website owners alike. We've had a blast building Meebo so far. We're really excited to start the next leg of our journey. I am curious how this is implemented. It could perhaps replace Google Chat and some other things that Google is doing. So who knows what they'll do with this. I'm sure we'll find out pretty soon. Last up in competitor news is Amazon. They've released an update to their cheapest Kindle priced at just $79. According to Macworld, the free update will install automatically over Wi-Fi in the next few weeks. But you can download it directly from Amazon and install it today for those that really want it right away. The update includes an improved font that Amazon says is higher contrast and crisper for a better reading experience. Although in the brief tests Macworld did, they couldn't really see a difference. Also new are parental controls for restricting access to features like the web browser, archived items, and the Kindle store. The software update also brings support for new book types. Books with complex layouts, books with Kindle 8 format 8, children books with Kindle text pop-up, and comic books with Kindle panel view all will work, and all do work, with the 4.1.0 update installed. Rounding out the updates are better dictionary organization and improved table and image viewing, with panning and zooming supported on the titles that implement it properly. Last up today, I just wanted to mention a somewhat funny FAQ over on Apple's website. I'm not sure if I pointed this one out before or not, but in Final Cut Pro 10 FAQ, the document begins, how is Final Cut Pro X pronounced? According to Apple, Final Cut Pro X is pronounced Final Cut Pro 10. So there you go. It's QuickTime 10, OS 10, and now Final Cut Pro 10. The X is more of a branding than anything else. Oh, quick mention, if you do want to give me something for my birthday, which is today as you listen to this, iTunes gifts are always appreciated. Whether it be gifting iTunes money, gifting a movie, TV show, app, book, whatever it is, you can send those to tchaten@gmail.com. Thanks in advance for those that send me digital birthday gifts. That would be awesome. Well, that's what's going on in the Apple world today. If you like the show, please head on over to iTunes, leave a review, and also head over to YouTube and subscribe to youtube.com/tchaten. And don't forget, iWake Again is over at iWakePodcast.com/again. That gives you extra content and a way to financially support this show. Join me tomorrow for another edition of iWake. Aloha.